Hey guys, how are you doing today? Today I'm gonna be showing you all the BlockBux items there are in BloxBurg, and I hope I can help you decide which one to pick and which to spend your hard-earned BlockBux or purple dollars on. Let's get right into it. Now I wanted to start off in the dark with these disco floors. They're really nice and you can add them right next to each other so you can have like a dance floor. These are 3 connected. They're 250 BlockBux each, which is kind of expensive, but they match together and like this, as you can see. So the more you add, the more beautiful they get. They also match the DJ booth right here. I might have to check the price for that. I think it's quite expensive for that one. Let me just check that right out. Okay, so it's 1,500 for the DJ booth. That is quite expensive, but together they're so nice. And if you want to have like a disco or whatever, they match so nicely together and they create an awesome space. And you can just like choose how big you want to go. Of course, it's one of the most expensive BlockBux items you can have. But if you have the BlockBux and you want to spend on it and you want to dance a lot inside your house or whatever, this is a definite recommend. You can stand behind the DJ booth. You can actually use it and play music. You have in your list, you can add songs if you have the Game Pass, if you have the Music Game Pass. So that's really cool. You can just add that if you want to. Also, these lights right here, you can use them outside and inside. They give a really nice effect. They just go around like this. And if you're creating a disco, it's a really nice thing to have in your house. You can also paint them in different colors. So I'm going to do that right now. So let's say it's girls' night and you want to paint them in a bright pink color. You can actually do that. Wait, let me find the right color for this. Okay, like this, and you'll have pink lights like so. So if you combine a lot of them, you can actually create a lot of colors on the walls. If you place them against the wall or just outside, it looks really inviting and it's really cool to have. So that's a really nice thing to have. Since we're in the dark, I also want to show you this thing right here. That's the jukebox. I think it's 75, but I'm gonna have to check it once again. It's 70 BlockBux for the jukebox, and it gives off a really nice light in the dark. I think you can also paint that light if you want to, that green. So let me go for a red color. See, and the back wall is lit up in a red color. So that's also really nice if you don't want to spend the money on the DJ booth because it's quite expensive, $1,500. You can also get these for just 70 bucks, and they're really cool, and they just pump up your space, and you can actually combine them with the floors as well, and it will look like a nice disco anyways, so that's really cool. Okay, then we have this other radio right here, and that's 120 BlockBux. It works as a normal radio you can buy with normal in-game money, so you just play your music. If you have the Music Game Pass, you can add a song ID if you want to. Then we have the music box. That doesn't actually do anything if you click on it, but it enhances the audio. If you play a song throughout your house, it will like make certain areas of the house louder, so you can place them anywhere if you want. If you have a DJ booth and you place your boxes right here, you can just like the music will just continue in a circle kind of, so it creates some bass or whatever. I don't know how to explain it really, but I think you get me. And then we have the Rotris, which is kind of a copy of Tetris, a very popular game from the 70s. It's a really cool thing to have. If you use it, it's kind of sad that there's nothing on the screen. You just see this joystick moving. It's kind of weird, to be honest. Yeah, you just see that joystick moving and there's nothing really going on the screen. Let me see how much it is for that one. But that one I don't really recommend because I don't know, there's nothing really happening when you play, so that's kind of sad. It's more of like a decorative item. See, it's 500. Okay, you get your stats up if you use it, so that's really cool. Let me see how much fun it gives you. Okay, so it gives you 4 fun, so you can also get that with an expensive television. So I don't recommend this one, only if you want it for a nice decoration in your house. Okay, then let's go to the computers. And let's start with the one with one screen right here. It's 300 BlockBux for this one. It does the things you can do on a normal computer you buy in game. It shows the screen. It's really nice. It gives you 4 fun, which is cool as well. Then the other computer right here has 3 monitors, so it's really like a gaming machine. If you play on the computer, you will only see one screen. The rest just says EPX. I don't know what it stands for, but it's probably just some branding of the computer or something. But this one is 400, I think it's 400 BlockBux, and then this one is 300 BlockBux if I'm correct. I'm going to check it once again because I'm going to show you. You can paint them as well. You can paint the keyboard. That is really cool. But if I had to choose one of both, I would choose this one because this one doesn't do much more than show you one screen. It gives you for fun as well. So I don't really recommend the 3-screen computer. I recommend the 1-screen computer. It's cheaper and it does the same exact thing. So that's my opinion, of course. Let me just show you how to paint these. It's really nice. You can like pick a keyboard color. I usually paint it really bright because if you choose like a pastel color, it looks grayish almost. So I usually choose like very dark bluish colors and then paint my computer white or something, or just go for a gray computer with like black keys, which makes it look like a MacBook more. So that's really cool. You can do that with both computers. So let me just paint that computer as well. See, it looks really classy if you paint them, so that's really cool to have. Okay, moving on to the pool items. You have this one right here. It comes in at 180 BlockBux. It's just a nice diving board. It's really high. You can jump in a pool from it. But I don't use it as much. I mean, if you're really into pools on BloxBurg, I would recommend it, of course, but I don't use them as much. I like using these more. These are just some slides. They're 240 BlockBux, and they're just, I don't know, I just like them more. They give me more fun for some reason. I don't think they do anything with your stats though, so it's just a personal opinion. I just like the slide a little bit more, and yes, I just boosted my mood, so it's not very representative to do that, but I don't know, I just like the slide a little bit more. So if I were to choose, I would choose the slide. If you want to have both, that's okay. I mean, it's your opinion. Moving on to the kitchen items, we have the popcorn machine. So this machine comes in at 200 BlockBux. It costs another $2 to make popcorn, but I mean, you have popcorn. That's awesome. If you have a cinema or a theater or whatever, or you make a hotel, this is a must-have machine. And or a cafe, whatever, anything, or just for yourself, it's really nice. I mean, I don't know how much hunger it gives you. I think it gives you 40 hunger if you eat it. Same with the ice cream. The ice cream gives you 20, I think. The ice cream machine comes in at 100 BlockBux, so it's half the price of the popcorn machine. The ice creams are really cute, and you can actually put them on the table. Same with the popcorn. Let me just grab some popcorn and we put it on the table. So that's really nice, and it's really presentable. If you have a theater, you can just put some on the counters in front of the theater, so it looks more inviting to go there and just enjoy the movie or whatever you're gonna do. They're nice machines, and if you want them, I suggest just get them. Well, if you have the money for it, of course. Then we have the checkout. I really like this. I can't do anything with it now because it's on my plot, but if you go to someone else's plot, you can actually click it and pay the person. Instead of just going up to the person, waiting until they stand still, and then paying them, you can actually go to this machine and just pay the person. So if you have a cafe or a hotel, same thing with the popcorn and the ice cream machine, I suggest getting this because it's a really nice way to get people to pay you. It's just a way of like role-playing-ish. So that's the cool thing. That's the cool addition. And it comes in at 95 BlockBux. Then we have some new items which have been released last week or 2 weeks ago. And they're the mini fridges. They're really cool. You can place them anywhere. So I did this in the cabinets right here, but you can also place them on the table. You can place them on the ground. It's really nice if you have a really small house or just a big room for a teenager or whatever and they want a fridge in their room. This is the thing to get. This is really cool. I really like how they look. I prefer the one with the drinks more. If you click them, they do the exact same thing, so you can actually get turkey out of the fridge with the drink, so that's really cool. So you don't need to worry about, if I get this, will I be able to like get turkey out of it or make pies or whatever. You can just click it and take anything you can get from a normal fridge. So that's really cool. So the one with the drinks comes in at 85 BlockBux, which is okay to me. And then the other mini fridge comes in at 125 BlockBux, which is still okay. They're really nice, but I feel like Maybe they shouldn't sell for BlockBux, but they should sell for normal money. But that's not my decision to make. So I'm really happy they're added into the game and they're really nice. They don't work with cabinets though. So cabinets, counters, sorry. So if you put them inside a counter, you won't actually see them. They don't act like in The Sims where if you add them, well, you know what? Let me just show you. So I'm gonna add a counter. So you would think that they match under the counter, but they actually don't. So that's kind of a thing to notice. So let me just grab a fridge, and as you can see, they just go inside the counter. So if you want to match them up, you have to put it on small, and you have to get advanced placement, but it doesn't really look great. Same with this fridge, it's a little higher than the counter, so you really have to like watch out for that and just like place it right next to it. So it's not a thing to have if you have a big kitchen. It's just more if you have a studio or something, or a small room you live in, this is a thing to get. But if you really want to have it in your kitchen, you probably should buy a normal fridge. Then we have this espresso machine, which is really cool. I really love it. You can make more coffee with it than you can with a normal coffee machine. It comes in at 250 BlockBux. So you can make normal coffee, which you can do with the normal coffee machine that's already in-game, and you don't have to buy with BlockBux. You can also make espresso, so it's really cool if you have a cafe or something. So they're really small cups, they're so cute. And then you can make cappuccino as well, which looks like a lighter version of the coffee you have, because cappuccino is usually coffee with a lot of milk in it. So that's a really cool addition. So let me show you the prices again. So normal coffee is $3, espresso is $4, and cappuccino is $4 as well. So that's actually okay, but the coffee machine itself, 250 BlockBux, is kind of expensive, but to me it's really worth it because I really like how the machine looks, and in an industrial or a modern kitchen, this is a thing to have. It's really, I don't know, it's beautifully created, so that's really cool. Then moving on to the jacuzzi, this is one of the more expensive items. It comes in at 600 BlockBux. That's kind of expensive, but if you sit in it, your energy goes up and your hygiene goes up. And usually if I want to go to work a lot, I built a workhouse, and what I do then is I just place some tables around it. I make a really small house. So let me just do that. Oh, wow, okay. So let me just do that right here. I'm gonna grab a mini fridge. That's what I usually do. So I make a, I don't know, a 3x2 house or whatever. It's a really small house, so you don't have to pay a lot of bills. And it gets your stats up. So let me just do that real quick to show you what I do. Let me get a normal TV. Okay, so if I want to work a lot and I want to continue working and pay low bills, but I do want to get my stats up before I go to work, I place this combination. So if I sit in the hot tub, my energy and my hygiene goes up, then I turn on the television, I watch TV, so my fun goes up, and I go to the fridge and I take a quick meal, and I choose yogurt, and I eat yogurt. And I just see all my stats go up, and I can go straight back to work. And that's the only thing I need right here, so I can get a really small house and just get all my stats up and work like we do in BloxBurg. But cool. And if you're saving up for a house, that's really cool to do as well. So this combination with the $85 fridge and then the 600 BlockBux jacuzzi comes in at 685 BlockBux. So that's quite expensive, but you can also do it with a bathtub and just a normal fridge if you want to, but that's just a nice thing to have. Okay, then moving on to the cars. I already reviewed them once, but I'm just gonna do it once again right now, because I reviewed a lot of different cars, even the ones that you don't have to buy with BlockBux. So okay, so first off, we have the skateboard right here, which comes in at 200 BlockBux. I do like the skate. Wow, I just glitched. That wasn't meant to happen, but I do like the skateboard. If you hit Q, you can actually like jump with it. You can jump on pavements and stuff like that. It's just a nice way to travel around the map. It's fast enough and it's reliable enough just to go around. So yes, I do recommend this one. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna lose connection soon. And then this one, I just hate this one so much. It crashes a lot. You tip over. If you go on a pavement, you just tip like this. Okay, but they fixed it a little bit so you get it back up. And yes, I just drove inside my pool, which is also a cool thing. But I don't know, it's not reliable, and you crash a lot with that one, and you fall on the side, and then you have to wait till you flip over, and it's just so, I don't know, it's a little bit annoying to use almost, so I wouldn't recommend this one. Also, it's 1,000 BlockBux, which is actually quite a lot. That's like the one item I dislike from all the BlockBux items. There's so many more things you can buy with BlockBux that are way cooler than that, so I wouldn't recommend this one at all. And then this motorbike right here is really cool. I really feel like I'm gonna lose connection, guys. Something's weird is going on. So this motorcycle is just really cool. I like the way you sit on it. It looks really like sporty and like rough, like you're the rough guy passing by. I don't know, especially with the hair rollers, of course. But I do like this motorcycle, and it's 800 BlockBux, which is actually cheaper than this thing right here, this ATV or whatever it's called. So I would recommend getting this one instead of like the other squat kind of thing. Then this motorcycle is my absolute favorite vehicle to travel around the map. It's so fast and it's so easy to get to another location, and I just drove myself stuck into something. As you can see, I'm a really good driver. I should be taking away my driver's license if it were a thing in BloxBurg. Also, this motorcycle costs 1,600. Is the second most expensive item, I think. No, wait. I think I'm not sure. I'm not gonna make assumptions. So it's 1,600 BlockBux. And this car, I know for sure, is the most expensive BlockBux item so far. But it's really cool. It has 2 seats, so you need to watch out for that. So there's one car with 4 seats in the game, and it's $25,000 normal in-game money. So if you roleplay a lot, I would suggest getting the one with 4 seats, because 2 seats just won't do. And it's more of a sports car, but it's really cool to drive it, and I just like the look of it. It looks like it looks like just a car from, I don't know, like early times, and it still looks a little modern, so that's really cool, and it drives really smoothly, so that's a cool addition to the game. But it's expensive. It's 2,500 BlockBux. So the question to you is, would you spend that much BlockBux if you can have other cars? I mean, if you really want it, yes. If you have a car already, you can wait, but if you really want it, I suggest just get it. And then there's one more item to go over, and that's the automatic door sensors. There's 2 door sensors. There's a big one and there's a small one. The difference between them is the range. So the bigger one gives a larger range, so it opens, like when you drive up your alley, it will open faster. So if you put it on your garage, I should suggest getting the big one. If you want to use it inside, I suggest getting the smaller one. There's 2 versions of it. There's a 25 BlockBux one and there's a 45 BlockBux one. You can just decide which one you want. So it opens the doors automatically, or it should open them automatically. Okay, that didn't work for a second here. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so normally it works, but this time it doesn't. There must have gone something wrong. Same with this one right here. I don't know what's going on with the game. I feel like losing connection since I started recording this, so that's really weird, but it should work automatically. I'm gonna report this to Coeptus, the owner of this game, that it doesn't work, but normally it should open and close once you move like this. And let me see if it closes again. See, it closes again. Okay, I think it just needed some time to load in. No, it didn't, because it doesn't open. Oh my god, that's so weird, guys. I don't know what's going on with the game. Okay, so this door opens. As you see, the range is quite a bit smaller than this one right here if it opens. That's so weird. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a little bit stumped right now. Normally it works really well. It's the first time that it doesn't want to work with me, so you have to trust me on that. If you want to have that, get it. I'm sorry it doesn't work right now. 2 more notes I have to add. They add value to the house, so you will have to pay more bills if you have these items in your house. The house value of this plot is already $257,000. And I only have BlockBux items in the game. The only thing I did buy was doors and walls, so they don't come in at 250,000. So make sure you know that, and it adds to the bills as well. So don't buy too many items, because you're gonna just pay a lot of bills for them. And then also, what happens if you remove a BlockBux item? it doesn't actually remove the item. So let me just sell my car right now, and it doesn't give you the money back as well. So there's no way to get your money back if you accidentally bought a BlockBux item. What it does, it puts it in your inventory. So my car will now be here in my inventory. So that's the car I just sold. So there's no way in removing it completely. You will always have it if you bought it. So that's the thing to like have in mind, that you or just keep it in mind that you can't remove it once you bought it, so you won't get your money back for it. And I think that was it for today, guys. So I hope I helped you out a little bit in choosing which BlockBux item to spend your hard-earned money on. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button down below and subscribe.